Hey everyone, this is Heart Capricorn. Today I will be discussing, will Capricorns ever let you back in? Good news is Capricorns are not so cold-hearted and just ready to cut people off as everyone makes it seem like. Do we have the ability? Of course. But more times than not, if a Capricorn really loves someone or we've built that bond and that connection, Capricorns are not just so quick to just cut people off and forget about them. You would have to really cut a Capricorn deep. I mean, deep for us to just cut you off and ghost you and just want nothing to do with you. And if a Capricorn has reached that point with you where we just don't want anything to do with you and you have just completely turned us off, then in those type of situations, there will definitely be no doubling back for a Capricorn. I mean, at that point, is really no option and no point of even trying to get a Capricorn back in your life once we've reached that point. But this video is intended to give both sides of the coin when a Capricorn is willing to let you back in our life, open that door for you, and when a Capricorn is ready to just close that door and have nothing to do with you, because those are the two moves for a Capricorn. Either we're rocking with you, we're willing to give you another chance, or Capricorns are out the door, or Capricorns have closed the door on you and we're not letting you back in. We've locked it. We've demolished the door at that point. So this is just intended to give you both sides. When a Capricorn is in any type of relationship, we are mature enough to know when a relationship can be saved or when it deserves a second chance. I mean, everybody has disagreements with the people that they have in their lives at some point. And so Capricorns are definitely great at deciphering between what could potentially be harmful to us in a relationship and something that can be talked about and worked out. Not everyone deserves to be ghosted, and Capricorns definitely know this. Are we great at ghosting people and acting like they never existed? Of course. But more times than not, Capricorns are really willing to work out any situation that has the potential to be worked out. Something that we see as being great or being helpful to us in our lives, we are willing to work it out. And so, no, Capricorns are not just always going to close the door on somebody and never let them back in, because it definitely depends on the situation, the person, and what happened. And that's just is what it is. So Capricorns are not just so quick to close the door on other people if we know that it can be salvaged and saved, and if that relationship actually means something to us, and if that relationship is that important to us. Now, if a Capricorn has let you back in, it's best that you never, ever take that for granted, because just as much as Capricorns can shower you with love and compassion, Capricorns can also take that away and show you that dark side that we do have. Capricorns are not the type of people who like to be angry or like to do mean things to people. And so not everyone will ever see our dark side. It's not something that we really pride ourselves on, because Capricorn's dark side is not something that is pretty, and it's not something that you will like. And honestly, it's not even something that we like. And so we try to tuck that away and just give people the benefit of the doubt before we just go full force on them. And so never take a Capricorn for granted if we're giving you a second chance, because that can definitely push a Capricorn over the edge and just want to rip your head off. And that's just being honest. So never, ever take us for granted. And if we have given you a second chance, it's honestly because we see potential in our relationship and we actually love you and have compassion for you, and we want to see it work. And so Capricorns are very selective about the people who we let in our space in the first place. And so if somebody treats us bad or doesn't take our relationship seriously or always is doing things that can be potentially damaging to our relationship, Capricorns are going to be disappointed, yes. But at the same time, we have no problem letting you go and letting you do what will ultimately make you happy in the long run. I would be the first Capricorn to admit that Capricorns do not like starting over. We like stability in our lives, and we like things to remain the same, and we like the same people in our lives. We are not the type of people who will just constantly change our group of friends, constantly changing who we are in a romantic relationship with. You will more than likely never see that with a Capricorn. Does it happen? Of course. I'm not speaking for all Capricorns, but I'm saying in general, this is what a Capricorn's personality is. So in order to just make sure that a Capricorn stays in your life, if that's what you want, it's just in your best interest to never ever cross the line to the point of no return with a Capricorn, because once you're at that point of no return and we just have a bad taste about you in our mouth, or we just don't view you the same as we did, then it's really over with a Capricorn. Capricorns are great at ignoring people, and it's not something that I'm necessarily proud about, but Capricorns are like very great at ghosting and ignoring your whole existence. I mean, if you have ever dealt with a Capricorn and you hurt that Capricorn, you know a Capricorn can walk right past you on the street and act as if we've never seen you a day in our life and just walk right past you. That is the Capricorn's personality when we have been hurt and we have been scorned. It's just best for Capricorns to just ignore you to keep the peace. And that's just the honest truth. Now, are Capricorns opposed to letting somebody back in our life? No. Like I mentioned, people have normal disagreements. People have normal arguments that are not detrimental to a relationship. And during those times is when a Capricorn is willing to talk things out and work things out with you. Capricorns will always let you back in our life if we see potential for growth. That is when we are willing to give you another chance. When you are able to admit what you have done wrong and have a mature conversation back and forth with the Capricorn, that is when we are willing to give you a second chance. When a Capricorn see how genuine you are and how much you want to change and make the relationship work, that is when a Capricorn will let you back in our life. Let's just be honest. Capricorns crave stability. So if we are with somebody who we've been with for years and we have a disagreement about something and we're able to work it out, Capricorns can see that relationship being salvageable. And that is when we have no problem opening up that door and giving you that space to get things off your chest if you need to, and just to get things back on track. And this is really one of the good things about being a Capricorn. And Capricorns are also very loyal, and we like security. And honestly, we like the security of knowing that we're going to be with the same person. We're going to have that structure in our lives. Capricorns are not flying with the wind and just trying to find new partners here and there and being with new people every day of the week. That is not a Capricorn. If you want a serious relationship, if you want a stable relationship, get you a Capricorn. Because once a Capricorn is situated and comfortable, that is how we want to remain. We like to have structure in our life, and we like to have people who are going to provide that structure in our life. And so Capricorns, if we can save a relationship with somebody, we will definitely do it. This does not mean that you can just run all over a Capricorn and that a Capricorn is a pushover and you can just treat us anyhow and we'll always run back to you, because that's a no-no. Don't try it with the Capricorn. And like I said earlier, don't take a Capricorn for granted. If a Capricorn is giving you another chance, you are extremely lucky, and that Capricorn honestly loves you a lot. We have a lot of respect for you, because Capricorns don't give people second chances who we don't see a future with and who we don't see potential with and who we really don't even like. And so you are special if a Capricorn gives you a second chance. And just know, when you are dealing with a Capricorn, we would not put up with disrespect from anyone. We don't care what's going on. We just require you to always be respectful to us and always show us compassion. That is what a Capricorn requires in a relationship. And if you ever think that you can disrespect a Capricorn and get away with it, you are sadly mistaken. And trust me, you will feel the wrath of that Capricorn. All right, so down below, I want to know, if you're a Capricorn, have you ever let somebody back in your life after things didn't turn out the way that you thought they were? Or were you just completely done with the situation? You didn't want to hear what they have to say and you just wiped your hands of them? I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this topic down below, and see you guys tomorrow for another video. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye.